Alright, here we go, Forrest. This is it. It's time to head into the final story part of this game, Sonic Adventure 2. And
story select.
I know it's actually not all that long, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, with 3, 2, 1, go.
What's going on? Why doesn't the cannon fire? What's happening here? It's my grandfather, Gerald Robotnik.
What's that vibration?
Hey, wait! Someone is coming.
Oh, Sonic actually made it into Space Calling Art instead, like, safe.
You haven't given up yet?
No, it's all over for us.
What do you mean?
I just received a message from my boss. This space colony arc is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity. It probably will impact Earth.
Oh?
What's that on the screen?
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. If my calculations are correct, the space colony arc will impact the Earth in 27 minutes and 53 seconds. All of you will be destroyed, along with your beloved planet Earth.
Just a little fun fact is that, yeah, even Maria called Robotnik a grandfather, and I realized. Oh, actually, I'll save it for a little later.
Give you a taste of my revenge once all the 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected. Once I initiate this program, it cannot be disabled. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Ready!
What's going on here? Who is that?
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge.
The vibration's getting
once all the
worse.
Professor Gerald Robotnik, one of the greatest scientific minds in the world, and my grandfather.
What? I knew you were behind all this. Stop it right now, or else...
I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
You're pretty persistent for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive.
Just letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
Yeah,
This is
saying
my
that, hey,
grandfather's
that capsule, huh? That Knuckles piloting was a lot more thrilling. Yeah, I think Sonic X, he even mentions that.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The arc was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. I found Maria's name among those who died when the arc was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was that I wanted it all to end. Based on my original projections, I was able to complete my project, Shadow. I designed its mind to be perfect, pure. I will leave everything to him.
wish. Release and awaken it
If
to
you
the
wish
world.
to fill the world with destruction... Oh, so that's why you released Shadow from the base.
Core of the Eclipse cannon is now higher explosive. This is because the Chaos Emerald is overpowered. If the colony collides with Earth, it will shatter into pieces like my grandfather predicted. That mad scientist.
That should be you, right? We have to stop the space colony now.
The space colony arc position may have shifted due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
But how?
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right.
Alright, seriously. How in the world Master Emeralds can have a size control where to the point where it can be portable? Has anyone not... Am I the only one who actually have to butt into that issue?
There may be some time left if we pull together.
I know there's someone I know who actually pointed that out, but I don't think it actually did matter. I don't think it actually mattered.
No worries. Just leave it to me. I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Then let's get to work.
Alright, here it is, the final stage, Cannon's Core. Yep, now's not the time to actually have private feelings to actually affect us. Oh crap. So yeah, now we actually have to get to the Emerald Core, because you know not only this arc is actually facing towards its Earth. But now once it actually makes the Earth, then Earth will be gone. So yeah, GG. Yeah, and one thing I really wanted to say regarding to that little story for Gerald Robotnik is that, well, for one, Eggman managed to get that Professor Gerald's diary from Prison Island, and I think there was a bit of a twist. A bit of a twist in terms of story as. Well, for one, turns out that Maria is also a Robotnik family. Oh. Yeah, I was afraid that would happen, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's actually a good chance to talk about it. So yeah, turns out that Maria is also the Robotnik family, and she and Eggman, they are relatives. I think they're cousins to one another. I'm not sure who is the older one and who is the older between. But yeah, that was actually sort of interesting. But well, that's also important. But for me, what I find really interesting about this is that here's the thing: is that even at some point in Sonic X, they actually did cover the part which is actually, I say, 90% similar to the Sonic Adventure DX and even this game, the sequel. And when the story was actually reaching to its climax, especially for this part, the reason why the story was written because remember what Professor Gerald said about how military decided to shut down this place was because they were worried about how this project, the ultimate life form, could actually fall into wrong hands. But in Sonic X, it was actually, I think, okay, I could be slightly wrong about this, but it was because they actually, military sent this military to this space colony arc and destroyed the project because they were actually concerned about how this ultimate life form could not be controlled by the human hands, or it's beyond their capabilities. So yeah, I mean that still won't change or justify how their actions was any better, but yeah, that's certainly interesting shift, if I do say so myself. And now you're actually playing as Eggman. Yeah, we actually get to play as all the characters. Mostly, but not entirely, I should say. Yeah, this is kind of like a marathon, some kind of triathlon-ish in a way, but you actually do it with more than one person. And yeah, but it's certainly not easy. It's all fake chaos, who's totally a pain in your rear end. But at least I made sure you got one. There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there's the yes, because so inside this final stage they have this little watch clock thingy-ish, where if you actually hit it, it's gonna freezes the time and its move, so it's kind of like a chaos control. Funny gimmick if I do say so myself. But this is actually where I kind of really drove me nuts, especially in the later stages, which I'll actually get into in a minute. But yeah, from what I've heard, from what I've seen, there's actually quite a number of people who actually made just kind of blaze through these stages quite fast by taking advantage of that clock, of that watch pop gimmick. I couldn't actually see it for myself because yeah, I'm not much of a Sonic person after all, so. But I kind of want to try that trick out sometime later on. Whoa, that was close.
Great, Eggman. There should be a security door somewhere in this room.
Okay, that was not a right timing. Wait. Just made it just in time. Gonna destroy this. And that's it for the Eggman's part. And this is actually probably the part where you actually kind of trouble be the most. The Rouge part. Just gonna keep going up. Come on. And gotta keep hitting it. And I believe we actually go to the part where it's actually a waterfall right there. Yeah, you can't actually go there. With the currently? Oh my god, seriously? And there we go. Alright, let me actually hit that chaos control switch, or the time switch. There we go. Oh, come on, seriously? Hit that really? Thank you. Let me actually collect some of these rings. I know I'm not really a high rank person, but a high rank obsessive person, but I can't help but to feel actually need to collect some of this. And that's it for the Rouge part. I think Rouge's part was actually surprisingly short. So this is where Knuckles' part is actually, it's gonna take a majority of them will be in water. Oh yeah, I made it. So long as I made it, I don't really care about this ring loss or damages or anything like that. So yeah, this is where I think it actually troubled a lot of people because it's actually one underwater stage. But yeah, but if you actually manage to get this air necklace from the if you manage to get the air necklace from the aquatic mine, which may have been a very tough task, then yes, this would certainly lower the difficulties. But yeah, we actually gotta stop the time because there's a strong current right there, and we certainly won't be able to move on. And where's the time thing again? Oh, there it is. Yeah, imagine if you actually have to go through all this, like go through this entire stage while you have to care for your water. Yeah, imagine you actually have to go through all this shenanigans while you actually have to keep in mind about the air. That would certainly be a difficult task. Yeah. So air necklace, while it's not mandatory by any means, but it's not mandatory by any means, but it certainly is very helpful power up, especially in this last stage. Oh come on, really, game? Oh come on, seriously. That was close. And bam.
System alert. Primary security alarm system terminated. Initiate final defense system.
And here it is, the last part of the stage. Oh. So yeah, this is where the magic hand such as this will come in handy. Yeah, I was certainly right to actually get all that. So, come on, seriously. Here it is. Come on, let me get the Columbia. Come on, Columbia. Thank you. Okay. But yeah, you basically have to keep on jumping with this bounce bracelet, and then with that underneath. Come on, guys, get there, and then whee! The water slide for the win! Yep, a nice throwback of that Lost World from Sonic Adventure DX. Yeah, even Sonic Adventure DX, they actually had this water slide featuring the water snake. And there we go!
Yes! Too easy. Piece of cake.
Surprised I got a B rank because the best rank I got was actually either C or D, but I got a B rank, huh? Like seriously, what in the world? I mean, I'll take it. No, make no mistakes, but
I hate it when they leave me behind. Look, it's Shadow.
oh, he was there all the time, even after getting bodied, huh?
I really gotta stop whining. Everyone's trying their best to help out, and so must I. Shadow, we need you. Please help us.
It's all going according to plan. There's no reason for me to help them. Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be. I know that people fight over the most trivial things. Some people may be selfish, like the professor said. But they're basically good if they try their best and never give up on their wishes. They always have a reason to be happy. That's why you should help them out. Saving them is a good thing. Shadow, I beg you, please do it for them. Give them a chance.
Shadow, I beg of you, please, do it for me. For
Maria!
future, for all people who live on that.
Yeah, I'm still just surprised that Maria and Eggman, they are relatives.
Let them live.
Yeah, Sonic X is surprisingly even more detailed than the game itself.
You can do it.
Imagine how much budget that may have caused. That may have been caused.
Sayonara, Shadow, the
I
Hedgehog.
promised her. And I must keep that promise.
All the tears.
What Maria wished for. I've got to go now. I have to keep my promise to Maria and you.
Alright, in the core, colony impact, 50 minutes and 27 seconds.
What's that? It looks just like the shrine of the Master Emerald.
They probably designed the core like the shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
So the Knuckles, the Kid Shrine not only was the secret place to keep the Master Emerald, but it was also to harness the power of the Chaos Emerald and Master Emerald.
Everything away from me will feel my loss and despair. All of you great free humans took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Oh my freaking god, this freaking...
Could this be the prototype of the ultimate
Is that
life
salamander?
form supposed to be encapsulated?
Leave this
I can tell
one
that's
to me.
amphibian-ish.
Shadow, what are you doing?
I'll take care of this while you run to get the Chaos Emerald.
And here it is, the Bio Lizard, the prototype of the ultimate life. Yeah, if you actually saw that that newspaper-ish from Rouge, you can actually tell that there was a bit of a hint of his face and overall like that. And supposedly his body is very invincible. His body is basically immortal, so no attack can attack him. So, but if you actually wait for him to actually get tired of and hit his core right there, and booyah. But you actually really have to be careful because if you actually fall into this water right there, you will get lifted toward there, and then that's actually that will count as a death. So it's not that difficult. I was just kind of showing you guys what happens if you get drifted. Alright, yeah, I was just kind of showing you guys of what happens if you actually get into that water. So.
The surfaces are designed to absorb attacks. It's invincible. As long as he's equipped with a red life support system, he's invincible.
Yeah, he's basically immortal. So I gotta go over the rail and hit his core and booyah. Okay, believe it or not, this dude actually makes his return in Sonic Generation 3DS version, which, not gonna lie, is actually one of the worst Sonic games I've ever played in my life. I really did enjoy Sonic Generations, the PS3 version, but not the 3DS version. And I can tell I'm not the only one who feels like that. And after you hit him once, he's gonna, he's gonna spit out this, electrical energy sphere. Yeah, if it's shooting in the bottom, you gotta jump. I don't know why I keep getting hit by that. But if he actually has the high, if he actually shoots in a little high, you actually got a somersault. He's not all that difficult to be honest, but you just kind of have to watch out for this stage gimmick, which may actually get you big times if you aren't careful. Yeah, I really gotta should save some of these rings in case I make a derpy mistakes. So you actually gotta control your speed right here. You gotta go not too fast, but not too slow either. Oh, come on, really, game? No, not like that. we go. But later on, he's actually gonna use another little trick, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. And oh my god, I forgot he actually adds a little speed eventually. I'm just kind of a little afraid I may actually get drifted away from that current, or torrent I should say. So I'm just kind of trying to go for, yeah. Same with, going with that, not too fast and not too fast, but not too slow either. Yep, there's a little trick right there. Now he's gonna use this egg to actually summon it, and then now you actually kind of have to go for his, Okay, seriously? You're actually gonna have to use these little eggs wisely, or else you're actually gonna lose your perform to actually sweet spots to actually, miss it. To miss that little life force or his core, I should say. Now's the time I actually need to collect some rings because Oh yeah, I really gotta be careful with my rings because I don't think that we have any more rings. Oh, come on, really, game? All this gaming sure is getting me, man.
You may be able to grind on that.
I know, Omocha, but that's not what killed me, But if you go too fast, now he's gonna use his tail to actually get me, so... Whoa, that was close. There we go. Oh, yeah. I should actually preserve some rings in case I make a big fail like that. That was close. Oh, that was close. Oh, come on, why did I jump? Yeah, I think my brain farted. Sorry about that. God dang it. And here comes the egg part. Lovely. There you go. I don't know why the aiming for that little homing attack did not actually had a very short run, or the egg was not in the right position. here's actually the last part. Now, the final hit is actually kind of a little afraid of. Now he's gonna show this egg, but kind of making it all floating like that. Gotta careful with how I move. There we go. There we go.
Get out, you ugly prototype.
Wow, that was one hell of a badassery line for Shadow. I wonder how Professor Gerald was able to make a shrine that's almost like identical to the echidnas.
Chaos. Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. Only you can do this. Stop the Chaos Emeralds!
Oh my god, this dude still alive.
Is it gone?
Is that what chaos control is?
Well, I guess he's technically a ultimate life form, so it's no wonder he can.
Stop the Chaos Emeralds. Why is the space colony still on a crash course to Earth?
Oh boy, still not the end. Ha, Sonic saying. No, because what? Oh boy, here comes the most epic part of this game, possibly. And my god, the emerald, emerald quality looks even dang awesome for this part. And here it is, Super Sonic and Super Shadow. Or I think it's called Hyper Shadow if I'm not mistaken, but that was probably the most epic cutscene in this entire game, people. And here it is, the final hazard. Final boss. This is it, people. Let's go all out and destroy this dude once and for all. And you actually get to listen to this awesome music of this game, Live and Learn, performed by none other than Crush 40, the awesomest band of this game. So what you gotta do is use A or B to dash, and you actually gotta hit that red swollen part of this dude. It's simple, right? But he actually shoots this laser and his X that does actually push us away, and that's actually certainly not that easy to avoid. It's actually certainly not easy. It pushes you right back where you can.
Here I come.
Can both of you hear me?
Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Oh crap. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that you actually have a bit of a time limit to where you actually gotta defeat this dude under 5 minutes. I never actually gave it a try of what happens if the 5 minutes have passed. But yeah, time is certainly of the essence during this boss battle. Yeah, there's no time to waste. We gotta do this.
Before you're depleted, make sure to change places with me to collect more rings.
Yeah, now you're face out on the floor. Whoa! Oh my god. But you can save your sorrow. Yeah, I think I gotta keep moving back, like side by side in order to get hit by this laser and this again. But it's certainly not an easy task. Oh, come on! Seriously? Oh, I actually made it in time. Ooh, that was so close. Did you guys see 3 rings? Oh my freaking god.
Shadow, are you okay?
Yeah, I can tell atmosphere is getting a little red and redder and redder. I gotta do this fast. Nothing to worry about it, Sonic. We are done here like a dinner. Yeah! Oh my god. I'm sorry guys for those who love Sonic, but this is certainly where Shadow deserves a very shiny spotlight for the win, for that final blow. Yeah, I never actually gave it a try what happens if the 5 minutes pass, but I certainly don't like to give it a try. Oh boy, Space Colonial is about to... It's about to impact the Earth.
Shadow, I beg of you.
Maria.
Give them a chance to be happy.
You got it, Maria.
Now, Shadow.
And I'm going to say this too. Chaos Control! And there it is. No!
This is what you wanted, right? This is my promise I made to you.
No! And I guess this is where Shadow actually received quite a big spotlight, and that actually made him remembered to Sonic fans forever and ever. I swear, this game did, when it comes to when it comes to character focus and whatnot, Shadow is like a top tier. Like they actually made it like this is basically Shadow's story.
Where's Shadow?
Like literally.
Do you really think that the professor created him, Shadow, to carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was. A brave and heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save this planet. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I guess you're right.
As a child, I looked up to my grandfather because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. He was my hero, and I wanted
So yeah, it's actually good to see to where all the characters are given patting on their backs and they all did a good jobs and so on. And yeah, I believe the achievement for this story part above good and evil, or I think it's beyond good and evil. Yeah, that perfectly describes this game or this last part of the story.
So what's next for you, Rouge? Off again to find those jewels you love so much?
Nah, I think I'm gonna give up this line of work. Too much work for too little pay. Anyway, I've got something better than jewels that I'm thinking about right now.
Wait, did Rouge? I actually need to remember. Did Rouge quit being a spy of the government after this?
Ultimate life form.
Or even in Sonic X? I really can't remember. If the time comes,
Oh, it's nothing.
I really gotta watch Sonic X again, especially to that part where Sonic Adventure 2, where Adventure 2 part of the story of the Sonic X.
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna say what are my opinions, thoughts of this game is. Yeah, I really did enjoy that, despite me being much of a Mario person than the Sonic person. But yeah, remember, this is actually the game where it made me kind of break my own oath or pledge that I would never play the Sonic game again, because when I actually went to, you all remember my story about how I managed to play this game again, because there's one game corner I saw, and it was this game. It was a demo version, and I could tell that Sonic was advanced a lot, so I thought I would actually start playing this game. And this game was actually one of the GameCube games that I bought along with GameCube, Super Smash Bros. Melee, and this game. And I didn't really regret choosing those lineups for the GameCube games, and I certainly made the right choice. And I don't know, man. If had I not, had I, you know, oh yeah, Dreamcast right there. Yeah, had I really completed the games on my own, you know, had I continued playing the game, you know, the classic Sonic games, you know, maybe my history may have changed, you know, for playing the games. But, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, I would still like Sonic, but I would definitely, I just say, if I feel, I just gonna play Sonic games pretty much every once in a while. But this was actually quite a game to where now we actually get to see the actual play. We get to play as Eggman, and each characters now have their own, you know, stories. Because classic Sonic games, I think they actually kind of like the little details of each character's story. You just, other than you just choose the characters, they all have their different strengths and get the 7 emeralds. That was literally it. I think in a way, this Sonic Adventure did kind of break that mannerism for Sonic. You know, the game is a new day brings new adventure. But for now, rest easy, heroes. Yep, let's not forget Shadow's brave and heroic action. But yeah, I think this Sonic Adventure did actually break the mannerism of the Sonic games, to where Sonic does more than just, you know, isn't just about getting all the Chaos Emeralds, you know, putting Eggman out of the commission or anything like that. So yeah, I'm really glad I actually get to play this game and its prequel. It was certainly a lot of fun.